guys! So today I have something special for you, and it's an illustrator's or illustration spotlight. I thought I put my design studies and my love for art and creative things to good use and recommend you a few books. And the author I have the most books from is Gregory. I don't know how I discovered his books. It was really crazy. I was surfing somewhere, I think on Flickr in 2006. So I was really interested in this book. I'll show it to you soon. And I just ordered it. I wanted this book and I got it, and it came and I fell in love with this book. And it was so amazing. Okay, I show it to you. I have a lot of books to show you. Or let's just start quick with his biography. His name is Gregory. He is an illustrator. He's a creative director at advertising agencies, I think. He likes to share his personal sketchbooks. And with sketchbooks, I don't mean like if you have a job and you have to do sketches before to visualize your ideas. I mean your personal sketchbook. The people you sketch because you love them, and your personal things, travel sketchbooks and everyday sketchbooks. He sketches all the time and he wrote several books about it. I show them to you in chronological order. So, his first book, or at least the first major book, is Everyday Matters, a memoir. And it deals with his life, of his family. His wife Patty had a subway accident, and so she's in a wheelchair, and they also have a son. Yeah, they lived in New York at the time, and it's just sketches about everything. I don't know if I'm allowed to show you anything, so maybe I have to take this video down, but I guess Danny is quite cool about it. So it's a memoir, and it has drawings of his life. It's like a visual diary. Everywhere he is, he sketches and he writes in it. And like, for example, if he's somewhere like it's dark, or it really deals a lot with his wife being in a wheelchair, so the way they coped with it and their adapted lives. It's such a celebration of life, of everyday life. Your everyday objects that are so kind of unimportant most times to you, but if you look on your life a few years ahead and you look back and then those tiny things, they become so much more important. And when you document them, you burn them in your memory. It's really true. It's not about doing good art or bad art, it's just about doing it, about bringing all those memories to paper so that you have them forever. And that really struck with me. So I show you my first book I ever got from him, the book I raved so much about, and still one of my all-time favorite books, and it's The Creative License. Like I said, I just saw the cover and I had to have it, and then it came and oh, I get goosebumps. I absolutely loved it. It was my Bible. I got it in 2006, and at the time it was really hard for me to read it because my English was good, but there were a lot of like art related words in it, and you know, words here and then that are not as easy to understand maybe. I mean, now it's totally easy for me, but the whole book deals with, firstly, recording your life in sketchbook form and art in general, and the other half is just don't be afraid. I mean, that's what I get from it. It's just do it. It's don't think about it and draw and have fun with it, and don't think about what other people might say that look into your sketchbooks. And I don't know, he inspired me so much. Yeah, I think he taught me much more than anyone at university ever told me, and he's just such an inspiring person. So this book, it has a lot of pep talk about drawing in general, but there is so much from every page you can take for yourself, and there are a lot of beautiful drawings in it. I really love his colored drawings. It really helps you with drawing in general, but it doesn't teach you to draw pretty, because that's not the point. The point is just getting the memory down. So it's about line drawings and what you can do if you don't know who to draw. You can draw your yearbook, or you can draw your breakfast, and you can do anything. Like, he has a huge list of things you can draw, like inside of your closets or maps, and this book's just so inspirational. I recommend it. It's the first book I would ever recommend to anyone. I absolutely love it. I can't stop. It's amazing. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's, I don't know, it's even cheaper now. I think it's maybe $15 or something, and it's such a huge bargain. I love this book to pieces. Everyday Matters was the second book I got. In comparison to The Creative License, it's not my favorite. I just think it lays in the nature, because Creative Life is this huge colorful book that just draws you in, and this book is more like like a memoir. Like, you can really read it, and it's a lot of black and white drawings. So then I have two other books to show you. It's An Illustrated Life and An Illustrated Journey. I forgot how to say the word. He's the one who collected all those stuff in the book, but it's not all of his work, you know. Okay, so this is about an illustrated life. It's about doing sketchbooks to record your life, your everyday life, and yeah, drawing inspiration from the private sketchbooks of artists, illustrators and designers. And here he put together all his drawing, illustrator, whatever friends, and everyone has a few pages with examples from their work. And there are a lot of, oh god, this book is so big. There are a lot of different artists in here, so you have a really great variety. Like here, for example, it's Kathy Johnson. I have a few books from her. I think I will do her as well sometime. You have people that are more like the childish kind of drawings, and so much different stuff. Yeah, and then you have interviews with every artist. So he asked them how they work and what they like to draw, and what their materials are, and it's just super interesting. And like I said, because there are so many different artists, it's totally inspiring to try something new and not always use the same medium, and beautiful. An Illustrated Journey is roughly the same, but it is a book not about those everyday sketchbooks. It's mainly about travel sketchbooks. Again, beautiful, beautiful stuff, and so much different artists, and yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So much amazing stuff. If you love drawing, I would say get those books. They're a bargain. They are absolutely great. An Illustrated Journey. So the last book on my list is a really sad one. Oh god, I guess I have to cry. This is hard for me, guys. Okay, the last book on my list gets me teary-eyed, as you see, and I struggle to bring out words. It's A Kiss Before You Go, and it's an illustrated memoir of love and loss, because his wife Patty died, I think 3 years ago. It's a bit heartbreaking for me too, because I read his books over many years, and because he shares so much of his daily life, it's really hard for me to not get attached to his family. It's just that his memoirs are about his wife and his son mostly, so it was really hard for me to hear that his wife has passed, and yeah. Oh my god. it's a beautiful collection of drawings, and I think it was about the first year after his wife passed, and he drew all the stuff that reminded him of her, and he writes about how he copes with the loss. And oh my god, I'm such a mess. And yeah, it's beautiful, but it's really sad, and you just feel the love they still have. So oh god, I'm really probably showing you nothing, but it's beautiful. I would say get it. Gregory is a really great man. He always comes across super nice, and he really started this huge community. It's called after his first book, Everyday Matters. There were Yahoo groups before Facebook, and now there's a big Facebook group. There are also groups on Flickr for people that share all of their artwork. So I will definitely link those groups below if you are interested in sharing your work and talking to other artists that love the same stuff as you do. It's definitely great to follow those, and there are so many artists, so many blogs, and there are sketch crawls. I don't know if you heard of that one, like people meeting each other every few months to sketch together a day long. And it's such a beautiful, nice community. And yeah, buy those books. I can't recommend them highly enough. Like I said, The Creative License, my absolute favorite art book of all time. There's no fear anymore of a blank page, and you won't be in trouble anymore to find anything to draw, because there's just everything to draw everywhere. And yeah, be inspired, follow him. I link everything down below. So thank you very much for watching, and oh my god, I'm still so emotional. I totally forgot to show you something. And those are my sketchbooks. So I just thought it would be cute to do a little bit of what the inspiration did for me. I don't have as many books with me, so let's just see. The book that started it all was this one, and it's so funny to see it now. I don't know, that's one of my first sketches I did back in the day. And at the beginning of The Creative License there are a few exercises to do. And I did them all. And yeah, they were quite funny. And there's just so much in this book that I love to death today, because they remind me of everything that was going on, even if it's something like that. That was a university application and I hated it. There's many stuff I did that's just experimenting, and it isn't really anything special to someone else maybe, but to me it's what my life was like at the moment, and I remember everything that happened. So even if it's just for this book, I absolutely adore having those memories of this year, trying to work with colors, and I don't know, even as bad as only drawing your appliances or devices. What do you say, devices? And there's so many different stuff from where I lived in different cities, and I remember every day like I did it just a few minutes ago. So it's beautiful, I love it. Thank you, Danny, if you ever see this video. Thank you for everything you did for the community and for myself. So, and if you like those videos and if you want to see more of them, then please write a comment. I would be so happy to recommend you anything that's close to my heart. And yeah, happy drawing, guys. Bye.